some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up.
Yo, Chauncey! Yo, Chauncey, where you at? I'm here to watch the Ultimate Frisbee tournament. Oh, it's you. Come in, TJ. Oh, did you bring the chips? Hell yeah, I brought the chips. And you made that buffalo chicken dip, right?
Oh shoot, TJ, I don't even know how to make that buffalo chicken dip that you wanted me to make.
What? You didn't know how to make the buffalo chicken dip? Are you kidding me? That dip is not only the easiest, but it is the best tasting dip I've ever had. Well, hello there. Have you personally ever been in a situation like the video you just saw where there are two guys just trying to enjoy their ultimate frisbee, but there's just no buffalo chicken dip? Oh, you haven't? This is awkward. Now let me tell you a fact you probably did not even know about. When Bobby Flay was on Ellen in the year 2009, he stated that buffalo chicken dip is the life of the party. And in fact, he's right. Buffalo chicken dip is indeed the life of the party. It's very fascinating and important to know how to make a buffalo chicken dip because 1, it's very easy to make, 2, it's a great appetizer, and 3, it's the life of the party. Now let's make our way over to the kitchen to see how we could really make this buffalo chicken dip. Now that we're in the kitchen, let's go through the ingredients that you will need to perform in making the buffalo chicken dip. First, you will need a nice big pot to boil your chicken in. Second, you will need a nice mixing bowl, which you can perform basically by mixing everything you need. Next, you will need 2 blocks of Philly cream cheese. Third, some nice fresh cut mozzarella. After that, a nice tub of ranch and some Frank's hot sauce. And finally, the most important part of the buffalo chicken dip, the chicken. So here are 4 to 6 boneless chicken breasts. Now the first step we're going to take is we're going to have our nice big pot that we're going to boil our water in. We're simply going to place the pot in the sink and fill it up about halfway with cold water. Now the key is you don't want to fill it up too high or too low, just right in the middle. Make sure it's cold water, not hot. Now that we have poured our cold water about halfway in our big pot, we can continue to the next step. The next step is boiling our chicken. And as you can see, I've taken our pot that is filled halfway with cold water and put it on the stove. Next, I will turn on the stove. You want to turn it on to about medium or high, and then you want to take your chicken and simply place it in the water. Just like this. And the key is you want to boil your chicken for about 20 minutes. You don't want to undercook it, so about 15 minutes would not be enough. If anything, it's better to go over 20 minutes than under 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, look at that chicken boil. Look at it. Look at that.
Okay, so for the next step, you're going to take a nice big utensil. I'm using a spoon-like utensil, but you can also use a fork or a knife, either or. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your utensil and you're going to dip it into your pot and you're going to take each individual piece of chicken and you want to let the juice drain out and you're simply just going to place it in your mixing pot for it to dry. Now this step could usually take a matter of seconds, but you want to make sure that you're nice and easy with it and you take your time.
This is what the chicken should look like when it's done cooling. The cooling process takes about 10 to 15 minutes, so now I'm ready to move on to my next step. This just in, Chef Pereira has accidentally cut his hand while preparing a ravioli dish for Nicki Minaj. There is blood everywhere and he is heading to the hospital. But don't worry, his hood brother from Chester, Deshaun, will be taking over.
Yo, what's cracking? It's Chef Pereira's brother straight out of Chester, Deshaun, and I'm here to teach you how to finish your buffalo chicken dip. Let's go. So before Chef Pereira's hand got cut open, he was going to the next step, shredding the chicken. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your nice full breast, a nice healthy breast. You're going to put it on your plate and you're going to shred. It's not that hard. What you're going to do is you're going to go against the chicken. Nice and easy. You're just going to keep shredding. Keep shredding this chicken. You want to make sure, see, as you can see, look at that. Look at that. As you can see, this chicken is nice and fresh chicken. It's getting cut. Now this process, I say, takes about 10 minutes, but something you don't want to do is you don't want to have it too chunky, because you don't want chunkiness in your dip. You want it to be nice and shredded, even a little less shredded. That's what you want. That's what we're all about in Chester.
So here is what your final shredded chicken should look like. As for technical difficulties, we had to switch pans, but it doesn't really matter because you still got that nice fine shredded breast, nice and healthy. And let's move on to that next step.
Okay, so here comes the fun part. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take your cream cheese, your ranch, and your hot sauce. We're gonna pour it all in the mixer bowl, and we're gonna mix. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna pour your cream cheese, just dump it all in there, and then we're gonna take our hot sauce. Down in Chester, we love our hot sauce. We love our ranch too. We just gonna pour it, pour it, like you're pouring it on a girl's booty. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pouring it, just keep going. This step takes a couple seconds, but it's worth it. You wanna make sure you get everything.
This product, you got your cream cheese, hot sauce, you got your blue cheese. They're all mixed together. Now let's go on to that next step.
Okay, so for the next step, you're going to take your fork and you're just going to keep stirring. You're going to stir everything together, It could take a matter of a couple minutes, but you want to make sure that everything is thoroughly stirred together and it's nice and smooth.
Alright, so here's just about where you want it. So now that everything's mixed, let's move on to the next step.
Okay, so for this next step, you're going to take your nice big bowl that all your ingredients are mixed. And then you got your nice bowl of chicken here that we shredded earlier, your nice breast, and you're going to pour the ingredients over the chicken breast. You're going to just keep pouring it, pour it all over. This takes a couple seconds once again, but something you don't want to do is not get all of the ingredients in, because we want that full effect of that dip.
Okay, so here's what our chicken and the ingredients poured over should look like. And like I said before, here is our ingredient bowl. As you can see, everything is poured out. That's what you want to do.
Okay, so for this next step, you're going to take this nice big spoon, you know what I'm saying? And we're just going to mix the ingredients with the chicken. You want to keep doing it, keep mixing until the chicken has absorbed all of the juice. This takes about 5 to 10 minutes, as much as you want, as little as you want. But something that people do wrong a lot is they don't let the chicken absorb the juice. You know what I'm saying? You got to let that chicken absorb the juice. And listen, we can even top it off with some mozzarella cheese for all you cheese lovers. I know down in Chester, me and the boys, we love our mozzarella cheese on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so after the chicken, I soaked up all the ingredients and you got your mozzarella cheese on top. Let's move to the last and final step, the oven.
Okay, so for the last and final step, we're going to take our nice big pan with all of our good ingredients and we're going to take it into the oven, which we did preheat in the previous steps. So, you're going to get nice and low like you're near one of your nice Cadillac, rims, and you're just going to put it in, just like that. Close it up. This takes about 30 to 20 minutes, but, something you don't want to do is let it overcook because then all your hard work is going to be done. So, this basically just, all the ingredients just come together. Alright guys, it's been about 20 minutes. We'll see how it looks, let's try to take it out. Ah, mother! To avoid what just happened to me, make sure you use some nice oven mitts to secure that you won't get any burns on your hands.
Chicken dip product should look like. Now just let it cool and enjoy it with your friends.
So here is your finished buffalo chicken dip product. That is delicious, my friends. I cannot explain how good that is. All the flavors. That's what I'm talking about. Chef Deshaun, Chef Pereira, I hope you're feeling better. This dip is so important. I hope everyone can make it. Follow these easy steps, Shout out to everyone. My boys twerk team, my boys in Chester, have a good day. Chef Deshaun's out. Oh man, this buffalo chicken dip is amazing. I really feel like the life of the party. But the only problem is, the Ultimate Frisbee tournament's over. What are we gonna watch?
Oh yes, TJ Maxx, you are indeed correct. That buffalo chicken dip is exquisite. I'm so glad I learned how to make it. But you do make a good point. Ultimate Frisbee is not on TV right now. And myself being the great Chauncey, I have a good idea. How about we watch some nice, good old women's basketball?
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my